The Dog and His Reflection, Aesop's Fables. Once upon a time, in a bustling little village with cobbled streets and warm chimney smoke curling into the sky, a scruffy but spirited dog trotted eagerly down the lane. His name, though long forgotten by time, might as well have been Lucky, for that afternoon the village butcher had tossed him a meaty bone, thick, juicy, and glistening with just the right amount of gristle. A true treasure. Clenching it tightly in his jaws, the dog puffed out his chest with pride and bounded off toward home, his tail high and his paws tapping against the ground with excitement. He imagined all the delightful hours ahead, gnawing in peace under his favorite shady tree, free from the watchful eyes of other hungry moths. But his path home led him over a narrow wooden footbridge stretched across a quiet stream. The water below was still and glassy, reflecting the pale blue sky and the leaves overhead like a perfect mirror. As the dog reached the middle of the bridge, he glanced down and froze. There, staring back at him from the water, was another dog. Not just any dog, but a very bold-looking one, with strong shoulders and, most importantly, a bone in his mouth that appeared to be even bigger and better than the one he carried. Greedy thoughts bubbled up instantly. Why should he have the bigger bone? That should be mine. Without a second's hesitation, without stopping to reason or sniff or wag, the dog let out a low growl, dropped his own precious prize, and leapt headlong into the water, teeth bared and paws flailing. But of course, there was no other dog. No other bone. Just the splash of water, the sudden shock of cold, and the painful realization sinking in faster than he was. With frantic kicks and sputters, the dog paddled his way to shore, his fur soaked and his ego deflated. He crawled up onto the muddy riverbank, panting and shivering, and turned to look at the water that had fooled him so cruelly. His bone was gone, swept downstream or sunk out of sight, and so too was his appetite. Sitting there, soaked and sullen, the dog hung his head in regret. Foolish, foolish me, he thought. Had I only been content with what I had. And from that day on, though his stomach eventually forgave him, his pride took a little longer. But he never again chased after illusions, especially those that came with a price. The moral of the story is, it is very foolish to be greedy. Thank you for watching. For more content like this, please like and subscribe.